All right, y'all, I got 5 league winners for you guys that if you guys take these guys could take you to the promised land. You don't want to sleep on these 5 guys. Let's get right into it. Number 1, we're talking about Zach Moss. Somebody we saw what he can do when Jonathan Taylor was out last year when he was given the role. He was phenomenal for fantasy football. What happens now? He becomes the man. Don't worry about Chase Brown over there taking any role away from him. Chase Brown's gonna have the same role he had last season, which is completely irrelevant when he was over there with Joe Mixon. Now, Zach Moss, he's gonna get all the carries, right? 16 to 18 touches every single game and could provide amazing value for you guys. He could finish as an RB1 this season. He could do it, taking over that Mixon X-esque role, right? A little bit younger version of Joe Mixon could provide some fireworks, some sparks. You could see Zach Moss take something to the house, unlike what maybe Joe Mixon could have probably done. So if you take Zach Moss, you could probably get him as your RB3 for your team, and he could pay massive, massive dividends. If you have somebody like Zach Moss in your flex, oh, watch out. He could be an absolute league winner for you. Guys, number 2, best league winner here, we're talking about Curtis Samuel. He could provide massive dividends for you over there on Buffalo. They don't have a true number 1 wide receiver right now. We don't know who's going to be the target guy. Is it going to be Kincaid? Is it going to be Keon Coleman? Is it Khalil Shakir? Or is it Curtis Samuel over there with Joe Brady? When he was over there with Carolina, boy, he had a breakout season over there with him. So now over there with the Buffalo Bills, he could be this guy, especially if you're PPR league, let's say half PPR, full PPR, you could see Curtis Samuel put up monster type of points for you, and you don't have to pay a hefty price to get him on your team. Maybe a wide receiver 3, put him in your flex. I think you're in solid position to conquer fantasy football. The third sleeper that I want to talk about today, we're talking about Darnell Mooney. You've got to go get this guy. He could be an absolute league winner for you. A lot of people are saying, okay, Kirk Cousins, he over there, Big Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London. These are the guys we're focusing on, and everyone's forgetting about Darnell Mooney. It was just a couple years ago. He was the number 1 wide receiver over there with the Bears. He knows how to play football, and having somebody like a Kirk Cousins, you've seen what Jordan Addison was able to put up. What about like that for Darnell Mooney? Guys, he's pretty much free as well. Get him toward the mid to lower rounds. Darnell Mooney should be an absolute smash for people. I think he's going to be a league winner. Set it, forget it, easy as it goes. If you guys know anything about my channel, you know about my 4th sleeper. I'm so high on this guy. Hear me out. I'm talking about A.T. Perry for the New Orleans Saints, 6'4" wide receiver, high points football. He just needs opportunities, guys. He is a very, very talented wide receiver. He was even graded as probably a 2nd to 3rd round draft pick, and he just fell in the NFL draft. Now, he was a healthy scratch for most of last season because he was learning the playbook, he was developing, and they had receivers in front of him. Well, this year, the only person he's competing for targets for is Cedric Wilson, right? We still have Chris Olave, and we still got Rashid Shaheed there at the wide receiver position. Then it's Cedric Wilson, A.T. Perry, Equinemius St. Brown. I mean, tipped in. I mean, who else is going to be taking these opportunities? We need somebody on the outside like A.T. Perry who can get up into the red zone, catch some footballs. And I'm telling you, he's had flashes. He hasn't been great in this offseason so far, but he's also shown some greatness in the preseason game. So I like what A.T. Perry can provide for you. You can get him pretty much free with your last pick in the drafts. And if he's able to shine the way that I think he can shine, A.T. Perry can completely shock the entire world and win you a championship. Now, the 5th guy I want to talk about here, the last sleeper that you need to get here, that could be a league winner for you. We're talking about Zach Ertz. A lot of people are really high on Ben Sinnott, right? They're like, oh, Jaden Daniels coming to town. He's going to go with the other rookie, Ben Sinnott. Not so fast, Cowboy, right? Zach Ertz is over here with Cliff Kingsbury. Last time he was with Cliff Kingsbury, he was the starting tight end for the Cardinals. And boy, he was good until he ended up getting hurt. He was a good fantasy relevant tight end. He can do the same thing. You want a nice veteran tight end to be the safety blanket for a rookie quarterback, not ready to have Ben Sinnott take over all those reps. If you're looking for a tight end, again, you can get him all the way at the end of the draft, pretty much completely free. You can have somebody like a Zach Ertz at your tight end position getting you some solid fantasy points for a rookie quarterback that should be targeting him a lot in a Cliff Kingsbury offense. Guys, this is a set it and forget it. He could easily be a league winner for you. Guys, he's free. Go get him. Let him win you a championship. Guys, this is my 5 league winners for 2024. make sure you target at least one of these guys to help you win a championship. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're pumping out videos each and every week, and leave a comment down below. What do you guys think about my 5 league winners, and who is your favorite league winner that I talked about today, and who are you not so high on? Just let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation back and forth. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.